मोनो एमनियोटिक मोनोक्रॉनिक प्रेगनेंसी। सबसे हाई लेवल का जो रिस्क प्रेगनेंसी होती है वो है, मतलब एक ही सैक में एमनियोटिक फ्लूइड और क्रोनिक एक ही सैक में दोनों बच्चे की सैक में है, तो देयर माइट बी द चांसेस कि ना एक बच्चा पैरासाइट बन जाता है। को एक ही सैक में से अपना खाना लेना है, तो एक बच्चा ज्यादा ले लेता है, एक बच्चा कम ले लेता है। बहुत सारे ट्विन बेबीज है जो हेल्दी घूम रहे हैं। The moment we fill ourselves with a fear or we catch that particular fear, we are giving the fear to our babies. Your mother words echoes in your head. Someone said something to you and you are crying, but you are saying to your baby, नहीं सब कुछ ठीक है, नहीं सब कुछ ठीक है। Doesn't matter. आपका बेबी वो नहीं सुन रहा है जो आप उसको कह रहे हो, आपका बेबी वो फील कर रहा है जो आप फील कर रहे हो।
Hello and namaste. I'm Sonia Pava once again from 9 and Beyond, your holistic pregnancy app, your friend and guide to help you in your incredible journey which you guys are going through right now. And I'm sure all you beautiful pregnant women, you're blossoming, blooming in your stages of pregnancy. And as promised, today we have with us Dr. Garima Saxena, an Ayurvedic specialist all the way from Bhopal, who's come to guide you, talk to you, and enlighten you again on your journey of Garb Sanskar. So, Dr. Garima ji, सबसे पहले audience को ये बता दो, she has a decade-old practice in Ayurvedic sciences and Panchkarma, and the best part is she herself is a follower of Garb Sanskar, has beautiful children who have come into this world following the science of Garb Sanskar, and in her practice is propagating that science and totally supporting Garb Sanskar because she believes Garb Sanskar is the answer to having a healthy child, which is physically, intellectually, spiritually and holistically. So Garima ji, please आज हमारी audience को बताइए कि आपको as a doctor and as a mother गर्भ संस्कार की क्या वैल्यू लगती है, आपकी साइंस से कनेक्टेड एंड अदरवाइज, एंड आपका क्या एक्सपीरियंस है इस लाइन में, knowing that you have followed this science for a decade now?
You know, when I was studying Ayurveda, during my study time only, this Garb Sanskar had actually attracted me. Because the Garb Sanskar is not only in Ayurveda, it's actually written in our Upanishad, which is talking about all the 16 rituals, 16 different rituals. Under those 16 different rituals, the first is the Garbhadhan Sanskar. Garbhadhan Sanskar is actually the conception where the गर्भ is coming in the uterus. वो गर्भ जब आ गया तो उसके पहले के जितने भी रिचुअल्स होते हैं ना, जो पुराने ज़माने में क्या होता था कि पूजा पाठ की जाती थी, मुहूर्त निकाला जाता था कि यू आर प्लानिंग अ बेबी, सो दैट प्लानिंग शुड बी डन इन अ पर्टिकुलर मैनर, ताकि वो जो गर्भाधान संस्कार है वो संस्कार रूप में।
Okay.
सो दैट इज द फर्स्ट स्टेज। द सेकेंड, उसके बाद जो दो है वो फर्स्ट 6 months तक हो जाते हैं। देन कम्स द जट कर्म संस्कार और आगे के फिर सारे रिचुअल्स फॉलो करते हैं। तो आयुर्वेद में इट स्टार्टेड विद द गर्भाधान संस्कार, जिसको पूरा का पूरा हमारा चैप्टर है कि जिसमें बोला गया है कि एक्चुअली जो बीज है ना वो कैसा होना चाहिए और वो बीज कहाँ पे आपकी फर्टिलिटी पे डिपेंड करता है और कैसे आपकी फर्टिलिटी होती है, कब वो बीज एक सुंदर पौधे के रूप में होता है। तो सुश्रुत संहिता में लिखा हुआ है कि बेसिकली 4 चीज़ों की रिक्वायरमेंट है। दैट इज द बीज, क्षेत्र, अंबु और आपका वायु। बीज इज द seed of a man, seed of a woman, that is the sperm and the ovum. क्षेत्र is the uterus, and then रस, जिसको अंबु भी कहते हैं, that is the nutrition that is going, and then आपका environment होता है, the heat, sun. तो अगर ये चारों चीज़ें सही हैं तो ऑब्वियसली जो आपका गर्भाधान है वो सक्षम है, मतलब वो सही संस्कार हो गया। तो उन चारों चीज़ों तक होने के लिए बहुत सारी चीज़ों की ज़रूरत होती है। तो पहला तो आपको सीड सही करना है। इट्स नॉट ओनली द विमेन, ऑल द जीन्स आर कमिंग फ्रॉम द मेल ऑल्सो, इसलिए दोनों पार्टनर की रिक्वायरमेंट है। तो वहाँ से एक्चुअली मुझे क्लिक किया कि यार दिस इज द मेजर थिंग दैट इज मिसिंग इन द सोसाइटी। सो आफ्टर माई मैरिज, व्हेन मी एंड माई हस्बैंड टॉक्ड अबाउट कि ओके शुड वी स्टार्ट द फैमिली, at that time my husband was weighing actually high. Okay. So, and he was having some sort of skin disease also. So I talked to him regarding the गर्भधान संस्कार और मैंने उससे साफ कहा देखो इस कंडीशन में तो मैं तुम्हें बच्चा नहीं दूंगी। Being very clear. Well, absolutely. You should go through something. You have to lose weight, you have to detoxify yourself.
Right.
Let's plan something so that actually the seed should be healthy.
Right.
So, and good part is that he agreed. He supported because I explained him that what will be the actual outcome if we'll be having the healthy seed.
Absolutely.
So he actually religiously followed the 41 days detox program where he was on a very strict diet. He was following a ritual. He was waking up at morning 5:30, sleeping by 9:30. And everything was so fixed that he lost around 15 kg in 41 days.
Wow.
So that was actually the starting of our sanskar. Where we had,
Absolutely.
and
Yeah.
by the God grace, I was following the yoga. I was having my own spiritual practices. So he did his part wherever he was lacking. I was doing my part, which was making me more healthier.
Right.
So that was a starting. So seed, we actually did the detoxification so that we should have the good seed. Then the kshetra that I was taking care of. Plus, the second comes the ras. The ras that we talk about, the ambu, jo Sushruta mein likha hai, the nutrition. And the nutrition is not only the food that you are eating. Food is of two kinds. One is the food and one is the mental food also.
Right.
आपने खाना खाया, अगर उस खाना खाने के साथ साथ you are stressed, so that food is not actually going. So through my practices, I actually created that good food for myself. And the nutrition food is different. So when we actually have that Garbhadan Sanskars, all three things is being corrected. And the difference that I'm seeing in my baby is obviously that I'll be talking about. So starting is the Garbhadan Sanskar, and during the whole 9 months of the pregnancy, my mother always used to tell me from the starting only कि जो सोचोगे ना वही असर आना है, जो बोलोगे ना पूरा वही आपको दिखना है, और सबसे बड़ी बात, your baby will be the mirror image of you. So whatever you want your baby to be, first you become that. So I basically followed that thing in my 9 months.
Which in a way, clearly your mother also probably शायद उन्हें मालूम नहीं as a technical term गर्भ संस्कार उन्होंने use किया, but actually उन्होंने ही गर्भ
उन्होंने
संस्कार
पूरा
किया.
gist दे दिया.
Reason the probably आपका mindset था उस side पे. Wow.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
तो वही ऊपर से याद है सारे संस्कार.
So basically आपका जो mindset है clearly आपकी mom से आ रहा है, which means in a way she also applied the purity of thoughts.
Correct.
She was feeding her mind correct. She gave it to you and you had the mindset to follow it probably.
And I think it is coming from my Nana ji.
Wow.
Because my Nana ji is my spiritual guru. I am
Excellent.
practicing spirituality since I was 7 years old.
Wow.
Means everything. When I just started my Ayurveda studies also, before me entering the college, he called me and he said कि बेटा तू जो पढ़ेगी ना तेरे को सब कुछ पहले से पता है, बस तू इसलिए पढ़ने जा रही है कि तेरे को डिग्री चाहिए, बस घमंड मत लाना, जितना तू ज़मीन पे रहेगी उतना पूरा ज्ञान तेरे को अपने आप आ जाएगा. You know it because that's all been given to you because you are practicing it. So I think that's a sanskar.
Coming through 3 generations.
Yes, and
Absolutely.
probably Nanaji is also getting it from somewhere.
Obviously.
That flows.
Right.
And that is a Garbha Sanskar. Means a woman who decides to take a step right now is probably starting the generation now. And it's never too late.
Yeah.
And that is a difference that I'm seeing in my baby.
Okay.
I talked about the starting of the Garbhadhan. Now, what all I did in my 9 months, because again, my mother, I actually give all the credit to her because your mother sounds, your mother words echoes in your head.
Right.
So every woman who is pregnant should always remember it. Whatever you are thinking, whatever you are saying, everything is being echoing in your child's head. The way you think, the way you say.
That's Garb Samvad.
Yes. Perfect. The Garbha Samvad.
Right.
And the way it's been said, that echoes the most. If you're not feeling what you are saying, it will not be getting important.
Yeah.
then वो लकीर नहीं बनेगी जब तक आप उसको फील नहीं करोगे. सिर्फ बोलना हो जाएगा. सो गर्भ संवाद आपको वो एक्चुअली बनना पड़ेगा, वो आपको एक्चुअली फील करना पड़ेगा, तब जाके तो वो होगा.
Right.
So the same thing, what I was doing in my first pregnancy, I was reading the Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita, कर्म करो फल की इच्छा मत करो. It has actually purified my thoughts.
Okay.
Purified my thoughts in what all sense कि actually जो बोल रहा है. You are living in a family, you are living in an environment. Many things happens. You can't take everything in. Everyone is having their own set of thoughts. You can't change anyone. And you can't change yourself also, but at least what you can change is that what you are receiving.
Right.
And what you are saying to yourself.
Right.
Like if something happened in your environment, someone said something to you and you are crying, but you are saying to your baby, नहीं सब कुछ ठीक है, नहीं सब कुछ ठीक है, doesn't matter. आपका बेबी वो नहीं सुन रहा है जो आप उसको कह रहे हो. आपका बेबी वो फील कर रहा है जो आप फील कर रहे हो. So over there, someone said something to you, you have to calm yourself. This will also pass. My priority is myself and my baby and my mental peace.
Yeah.
So take yourself to that direction. Do what will make you feel relaxed. And that is what your child is taking. So you're having a single face.
Yeah.
You're not having a double face that I'm feeling something and I'm saying something else. You just have a single face. Whatever you're feeling, that's what you are saying. And that's what you'll be giving to your baby. So that's what I practiced. I was reading Bhagavad Gita. I was writing with both of my hands for both the brain's activation.
Oh, you mean you used to write with both the hands?
Yes.
Amazing.
I just started practicing because I was knowing the power of both the brain's activation, the pituitary gland activation. I was knowing that power.
Amazing.
So I actually started writing in my pregnancy time, and I was doing like multiple other things. Just because I want to give a particular sanskar to my baby. I want my baby to be physically healthy, spiritually high. So I did that. And most importantly, I had given a particular intention that what kind of baby I wanted.
Okay.
Because I'm a creator anyhow.
Right.
Seed has been given. Now it's just like कि किस टाइप का पेड़ चाहिए, क्या क्वालिटी आपको चाहिए, उस टाइप का आप खाद देते हो, उस टाइप का आप पानी देते हो. So it's been now creating. Now I have to mold it because I am the creator. And I need the support from the family. Family was obviously supporting me because I was demanding for that support. I had demanded. That is the most important. No one will support you कि हम कर रहे हैं.
Weak, yes.
I demanded that you have to behave in this way, you have to behave in this way. Obviously, no one will behave in that way, but at least you can demand again. Okay, I'm not liking it. Can you please do it in this way so that I feel more relaxed?
Right.
The more we demand, the more we intend, the things will come that way. So I demanded for the
Let's
support.
learn. Don't expect demand.
Yes.
Ask for it.
No one will give you if you'll expect.
Yeah.
You'll only get the tears if you're expecting. So I demanded from my husband, I demanded from my in-laws. Means I was not liking to eat a particular thing. So I demanded my mother-in-law, I can't cook it. I don't like this smell. So if I'm going for a walk, if you want to eat it, please cook it in that particular time. I demanded it. And when you demand twice and thrice, a person actually supports you.
Doing it.
Because they are seeing your condition there. So it's good to demand in a polite way. It's not about commanding.
Obviously.
Never command. Only demand.
That's a beautiful way of putting it. Only demand, don't command.
Yes. So yes, I demanded the support. I was getting particular support, but internal peace was good. And I intended what kind of baby I want.
Okay.
Major intention is obviously the humanity. I can't say that you are a human. But what is the quality of a humanity is full of love. So actually I put it whatever I want to intend in a particular sentence, that you are love, universal wisdom, all-rounder superstar, and the few more things that I used to repeat daily.
Okay.
Daily, I don't even know the counts that how many times I used to repeat
I
it.
hope the audience is making notes today of such beautiful, advice which you're giving. Seriously, right.
So I used to actually say it daily, and I used to say it only when I'm in a happy mood. Because I am intending it, and if I'm not intending it in a proper state of mind, the energy is not flowing through it. So if you want the energy to flow, you have to be clear from here. और अगर नल में कचरा जमा है ना, वो एनर्जी फ्लो नहीं होगी. तो यहाँ पे अगर कचरा जमा है ना, यूनिवर्सल एनर्जी will not flow and you'll not be getting what you are intending. It's all about the manifestation. So you can manifest only when it's a free flow.
Okay.
So कचरा साफ करो दिमाग का. Come into a particular state. कचरा साफ करने के लिए बहुत सारे techniques है. We'll talk about that also later.
In future, yes.
So yes, I cleared that. I put myself in a particular situation, in a particular condition, and I just started intending. And I was actually imagining that this is the baby that I wanted. And after 9 months, the moment I finished the 9th month, I was having the labor pain. It was a normal delivery. And my mother-in-law said, I manifest things. And that was because my spiritual practices. So the moment my 9 months finished, my mother-in-law said, ki ghee peena shuru kar do, you'll be having the normal delivery. And in that particular time, आपको बस लगता है कि हो जाए. Because you can't carry a lot. वो आपको लगता है क्या वो हो जाए. I intended on the 4th day I was having a labor pain. I was there, delivered a beautiful girl. And on the table, I asked the doctor, ladki hai kya? Doctor said, yes.
So you had manifested
I did manifested a girl child. You have the intuition. You are a mother.
Okay.
If you are connected with your womb,
You know what
have
happened.
the intuition.
So you started drinking that ghee, which your mother-in-law said?
Yeah. I started drinking because it lubricates.
Okay.
Ghee is the best lubricant according to the Ayurveda. Ghee pacifies your pitta and vata also.
Okay.
During the 9th month of pregnancy, your acidity levels increases.
Okay.
Plus the dryness in the body also increases.
Okay.
So the moment you start drinking ghee, the vata ka anuroman
Your
hota hai.
9 months starts.
Yeah, no, actually, it totally depends on the quantity of the ghee.
Okay.
During the whole pregnancy, I was drinking the little bit on my chapatis or in my dal.
Okay.
But then I started drinking in my milk.
Okay.
2 spoons I was having it to lubricate my, जिसको हम आयुर्वेद में स्नेहपान भी कहते हैं, ताकि पूरा स्नेहन न हो जाए, ताकि वो जब आपकी नॉर्मल डिलीवरी होती है ना तो प्रॉपर फ्लो हो, फिर आपको पेन नहीं होता. So I started drinking, I don't know, by the God's grace, had a normal delivery, and I had a child, and she, according to the doctor, she is preterm, क्योंकि 9th month complete होते आ गई, उसको आना था 3 weeks के बाद में.
Okay.
The doctor said, नहीं, इसको तो हम नीकू में रखेंगे. Me and my husband was quite adamant. नहीं, our child is healthy. He'll not give you for the नीकू.
Okay.
Since it was a daytime, so we were having that particular chance. We're not, नीकू, आप एक दिन देख लो, कुछ आपको लगता है, फिर आप ले जाना.
Okay.
So again, I've told you, I demanded for the support. I said to my husband, I am not in a condition to do what I wanted to do. I request you to just hold her and just chant the Gayatri mantra.
Okay.
Just chant the Gayatri mantra, nothing else. Don't give her any medicines or nothing. Whatever doctor is saying, presently don't do it. Please, because I was knowing, so I was able to do it because I'm a doctor.
Yeah, precisely. I was
Yes.
just going to say
Yes.
that. Okay, guys, please.
Yes. Because I'm a doctor, I was knowing the condition of myself and my baby.
Yeah.
And I was having that support. That's why only it was possible.
Yeah.
Right? So I told my husband, just do this. And again, since it was a Garbha Sanskar that we were practicing, after 1 day the doctor said, okay, take the baby home.
Wow.
And then again the doctor said कि आपको ना phototherapy के लिए लाना है, jaundice में हो सकता है, हम देख लेंगे. Again, because I was a doctor, we were having that particular liberty.
Right.
And again, whatever I had said during my whole 9 months, आपको छोटे बच्चे में क्या दिखता है? बच्चा काम है, बच्चा हंस रहा है, बच्चा रो नहीं रहा है, प्यार से सब कुछ हो रहा है. That is the first major thing.
Shant.
Calmness, which you can see on the child's face. इसको देख के ना ऑटोमेटिकली एक स्माइल आती है, जो हर बच्चे को देख के आती है. बट पेरेंट्स की क्या शिकायत होती, इतना चिड़चिड़ा क्यों है, ये इतना रो क्यों रहा है, ये अच्छे से दूध क्यों नहीं पी रहा है, ये अच्छे से फ्रेश क्यों नहीं हो रहा है. By the God's grace, thank God.
Yeah.
Means my first pregnancy, during the pregnancy, after that, it was so free flowing that I don't know that I went through any struggle. बच्चा जब हंस के उठता है ना, that is the biggest achievement. रोक के नहीं उठ रहा है. There's a smile and then demanding for the milk.
Yeah.
That's the biggest achievement. Then when my child started going to the school, only feedback that I'm getting since she entered the school is that जब ये क्लास में होती है ना, क्लास में रौनक होती है. The first batch or the first title that she received was the Chopi Myra. And
wow.
since date, I'm just getting that particular thing only. Whenever she's around, it's fun, it's love. And the second thing, what I majorly love is obviously when I asked her, I've given her the affirmation, I've intended that you are love. Now, understanding love is a very different thing that we can talk someday because it's a vast topic. Because love is not what people understand that love is. It's not ki pyar. Pyar is a vast thing. So I intended the love which should be there in a human.
Right.
The love जिसका आपको ना कुछ भी हो रहा है ना around, you are only giving the love. You are sensing that kindness, that generosity. और फिर आपके साथ सब कुछ प्यार से हो रहा है. Everything is just flowing through you. That is love, because the universal language is love. There are only two universal languages. One is love and one is fear. There's no other universal language. If you talk about the jealousy, hatred or whatever, that comes under the fear category.
Right.
And the positivity is only love. So I intended that love. So that's what I'm seeing in her. She is so full of love. She's full of unconditional love, I would say. कोई भी है, किसी से भी मिल रही है, what I get is that हमें लग ही नहीं रहा कि हम इससे पहली बार मिल रहे हैं. She is dealing up with people. She knows that to whom she has to talk what. If she's with little kids, she is like that. If she's with the elder one, she'll be just sitting with you. She'll be talking according to you.
Intellectually at a very higher level she is already.
Yes.
Emotionally also. Her
Emotionally
IQ and EQ levels are very, very high.
Yeah. And it's hard work to handle that kind of child also.
True.
You're right. Because you can't shut them. Because they'll be having a different questionnaires. They'll be having different thing. But since you had practiced Garbh Sanskar on yourself, you have felt and then you have done, so you know how to handle. If you're just doing and not feeling, then you'll not be knowing how to handle. So again, it's about आप जो चाहते हो पहले वो आप बनो. अपने आप आपको पता चल जाएगा कि आगे करना क्या. So that's my first pregnancy and I'm seeing the results till date. She is full of universal wisdom and sometimes we feel like कि तेरे को क्यों इतना पता है. We feel, and my husband actually taught me, और बोलो universal wisdom. But it's good. We are seeing actually the difference when we meet our friends, their kids, and the other kids. We always say, thank God, यार हमारी बेटी अच्छी है. The kids are not wrong.
Yeah, everybody
It's
is
a sanskar that they are.
Yeah.
And the sanskar that's been followed through the family. They are the mirror image of their parents. Parents might be saying, नहीं हमने तो ऐसा कुछ किया नहीं, हमारे बच्चे परेशान कर दे. But you have to understand, kids are absorbing. They are like a sponge. They're absorbing every facial image, every word, every environmental feeling, everything of yours. If there's a positivity at home, the sense will be positive. If you're trying to be calm, but the energy is tangled, the child will catch that tangled energy only. So their sense will become that. So you have to be what you want your child to be. If you're practicing it, then you're seeing the difference. The same thing, happened in my second pregnancy. I had just delivered the twins last year. So when I went to the doctor for the scan, the first scan, they didn't told us that it's a twins. Probably they didn't find. The second scan for the heartbeat scan, when we went, we took our daughter कि अब हम उसको न्यूज़ दे देंगे कि अब तो heartbeat scan हो रहा है, सब कुछ सही होगा, तो हम न्यूज़ दे देंगे. And suddenly, the doctor who was doing the scan said, wait, there is a twin pregnancy.
Wow.
We're like, okay. So just like, okay. We're like, all good? Both heartbeats. We've got, okay. But doctor said again, wait. Now, what happened now? Monoamniotic, monochronic pregnancy. That's the, जो होता है ना, सबसे हाई लेवल का जो रिस्क प्रेगनेंसी होती है वो है. मतलब एक ही सैक में एमनियोटिक फ्लूइड और क्रोनिक एक ही सैक में दोनों बच्चे. So that was the highest risk pregnancy. So I was like, ठीक है, अभी रुक जाओ, शांति मनाओ. I went to my gynac. She is a friend of mine. She just called me and my husband and my daughter was outside. कि यार सोच ले करे माँ, करना ही नहीं करना है. I asked her कि why are you saying this? शी सेड टू मी कि देखो पहली बात तो एक ही सैक में है, तो देयर माइट बी द चांसेस कि ना एक बच्चा पैरासाइट बन जाता है,
ओके,
क्योंकि एक ही सैक में तो उसको एक ही सैक में से अपना खाना लेना है, तो एक बच्चा ज़्यादा ले लेता है, एक बच्चा कम ले लेता है, और ये 99% केसेस में होता है। तुम्हारी डिलीवरी में बहुत सारे है ना रिस्क रहेंगे, बहुत ज़्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेशंस रहेंगे। 9 मंथ्स तक या 8 मंथ्स तक पहुंचना बहुत मुश्किल होगा, 7 मंथ भी क्रॉस कर लो बहुत बड़ी बात है। प्लस अगर वो एडजॉइनिंग हो जाए या कुछ भी ऐसा हो जाए, देयर इज अ ह्यूज रिस्क। सो आई टॉक टू माई हस्बैंड, ये क्या है? आई वाज लाइक नहीं यार, इट्स अ why to take any other call? Just have belief, let's go. Because she just said one sentence, it did बहुत सारे ट्विन बेबीज है जो हेल्दी घूम रहे हैं, we just took that particular word, हमको बाकी हमको सुना ही नहीं दिया है, because we don't want to take any other call at that particular early stage when we are having a healthy heartbeat. Then why should we fill ourselves with a fear? The moment we fill ourselves with a fear or we catch that particular fear, we are giving the fear to our babies. No matter it's me or my husband,
राइट,
they are sensing the fear. So we thought that in that particular time हो, लेकिन यार घर जाने तक ये fear नहीं होना चाहिए. We both decided mutually. You know, whatever it is, okay, no matter we are having the first baby, it's the second chance we took. For the twins, we just can't take it off. Fine, no more fear, let's go with a positive mindset. So again, the Garbh Sanskar, Garbhadan we were unable to do because it was like happened.
राइट,
But we were healthy. By the God's grace, we were healthy. So again, the Garbh Sanskar journey started in that particular thing. The first thing that I did was to eliminate the fear. No matter what the Google is saying, I didn't read anything because there were the multiple things there. My whole family read. They started telling me, my brother, my brother-in-law, my mother, they were talking within themselves. Nothing was coming to me because they were aware that I have to be in the positive mindset. I should not get any sort of fear. So no one talked about any negativity to me. Neither my mother-in-law, neither in my, no one.
Okay.
All my friends were also, I just messaged them, "Yeah, ye hai." My friends were like, तेरे को पता है ना क्या करना है? That was the first sentence that I got. तेरे को पता है ना क्या करना है? मैंने कहा, yes. तो चिल मार. This was the thing that I got from my friends, from my family. So automatically your fears just get eliminated. The moment your fear get eliminated, the second fear that came to me was her second sentence that the second child becomes a parasite. I won't wanted that. I was knowing the heartbeat is fine, ठीक है, healthy आएगा, ठीक है. But what I want is the abundance for both of them.
Right.
So instantly what I intended, what the Garbh Sanskar that I was giving, you are abundance. There's abundance for both of you.
Okay.
And I was feeling it. I started actually making it happen no matter I'm eating this. It was a second pregnancy, very different experience. Twins, yes, the complications were there, but I cannot let it heavy on myself. I was focusing in on what I am intending. There's abundance for both of you. And touch wood, it manifested. My gynac referred me to the fetal medicine, fetal expert, fetal scan expert,
Okay.
who are scanning fetus like every second week.
Okay.
We were going there for 2-3 scan. We went frequently. We asked her, आना है क्या जल्दी जल्दी कि normally आ सकते
It's a
हैं?
safe thing to do.
You know, the twin high risk pregnancy.
So there is no choice.
There's no choice because we also have to avoid like every risk.
Absolutely.
No matter how positive we are, but
Yeah,
we
you're
have to
right.
follow the doctor.
That's the beauty of combining your
Yes.
scientific knowledge to your ancient wisdom.
Yes,
Amazing.
yes.
That's a great combination happening in your life.
Yes.
Okay.
So we have to follow her. We have to follow our practices. We just can't be adamant to one thing.
Absolutely.
You have to take everything together. And then only we'll be actually experiencing the right thing without any sort of complications or any sort of confusions in your head. Because there will be the clarity there.
Right.
So we were going there, then we asked her कि क्या करना है सही में इतनी frequently आना है सच बताओ. After that कि जब आपको लगे ना तब आ जाना. Like we are taking your words now.
Yeah.
But still, not in the second week we were going, in the very fourth week. Every night we went, and touch wood, everyone's we were having the good thing. And yes, on the 33rd week, on the 8th month only, I had the labor pain.
Okay.
I was delivering on the bed. My doctor asked me, push. I was like, doctor, no matter I'm having pain, I am in my consciousness. I'll bear. But sorry, you know my second baby is having the tangled.
Okay.
I can't push. She said me, Garima, it's 3:30 at night from where I'll arrange the team. I told her, you have to. I am bearing the pain on the bed and you are having this conversation with me. I'm sorry. I'm bearing it. Arrange the team, call the doctors, but I'm not pushing. No matter the crowning is happening, but I am not pushing.
Okay.
The consciousness that I'm having at that particular time was also only because of the practices that I was having all these 9 months.
Right.
Because I followed everything. I was given
And
the
you're the
intention.
doctor yourself. That's
Yeah.
the biggest thing.
Can't take the
right?
risk.
Yeah.
And then again, it was like my mother. She only said me, कि ना सोचना मत कि लड़का चाहिए, सोचना मत कि लड़की चाहिए. You just have to have one thing.
Healthy baby.
Healthy. Just the healthy. So only that thing was echoing. Just the echo. And since her sounds echoes in my head, I knew that how will my voice will be echoing in my child's mind. How will my thoughts will be nurturing their personalities, nurturing their health or nurturing their spirituality. So I practiced it because I had experienced it. So when I delivered, yes, the twins, they were the preterm. One was in the NICU. Since it was night, so we were having no choice. They took both of them in the NICU. The first child was being given to us the next day, and they actually took my next baby, my first baby, for the 7 days. We fought them, gave us back. Ki nahi, weight down, we'll take care. Just can't keep away from the child. Right. Because the health will be, weight तब बढ़ेगा जब वो mother's feet पे आएगा. या जब उसको प्यार मिलेगा, I would say that. जब उसको प्यार मिलेगा. उसका weight इतना भी कम नहीं था. Again, it's a medical condition. It has to be, we had analyzed everything. Since again, I'm a doctor. Analyzed, so we brought the second child also home. Again, the multiple practices start because there are the many other sanskar. It's not only 9 months, it's 9 and beyond. So other currents we did with them. And touch wood, no one will tell that they are the preterms baby. When मेरे बच्चों से मिलता है ना, they just say क्या लगता नहीं है यार, they're the twins. Touch wood. Because whatever you're manifesting, whatever you are intending, you'll see the difference. You'll see the difference one day. And not only you, everyone in your family, everyone around will feel the difference when they are with your kid. So it's not about your words only. It's not about what you are eating only. It's majorly about you, your support, your environment.
I am like getting so emotional about your whole experience because I'm thinking, like as a woman, as a mother, as that you are a doctor. God gave you all this to experience because you could handle it. See, if it had happened to anybody who was not a doctor, they had to just toe the line, follow the medical advice. You've done things so that today you can propagate this thing, what it is to follow Garbh Sanskar, what it is to have the purity of the mind. So I think you are a very blessed and a chosen person from above to, like your whole upbringing, culminating into this kind of pregnancy and then giving birth to a good result as an experiment and an example. I think there's a whole purpose behind it. Honestly. I feel that I was listening to your whole story. Seriously, this is amazing. God bless you and God bless your children. Really,
Thank you so much.
So this is your own personal experience in the journey of Garbh Sanskar, of following the Garbh Sanskar. And of course, you must have followed the various techniques and the pillars of Garbh Sanskar, right? So considering you have used this knowledge in your practice also to guide other pregnant women and people planning pregnancy, which now again, though now over the time with different experts, we know that the best pregnancies are the planned pregnancies, which in today's time, fortunately, the couples are educated enough and they're doing it. But so, so people who are planning their pregnancies, and so there must be other testimonials also with you, children who you have helped bring into this world with this following practice of Garbh Sanskar?
Yes. I would like to add on to what you had said, the planned pregnancy.
Right.
With the planned pregnancy, there are the two things that comes up. One is the fear.
Right.
Second is the anxiety. Because when you are planning a pregnancy, you're planning an act at a particular time. You are tracking everything. You are going through the different blood test. And which actually, अगर इतना सा भी ऊपर नीचे आ जाता है ना, it gives the fear.
Yeah.
And then 1 month, you had that spot of the menses, anxiety, which delays the pregnancy.
So, okay, this is a very important point you're bringing up, that when people are planning their pregnancies, it comes with this.
It delays the pregnancy because you are now not planning with the peace of mind, with the flow of the nature. You're planning with the fear and the anxiety कि अब तो होना ही चाहिए. We did it at the right time. But when I was talking about my experience of the Garbhadhan, we didn't went for any sort of test. We were just purifying ourselves. We were
body and the mind.
preparing ourselves.
Right.
Since we prepared ourselves, we know कि हो गया ठीक है. We are feeling healthy. You should feel good. You should not burden yourself with so many fears of the test and everything. You know, when I talk about this to the people, they said कि नहीं यार टेस्ट नहीं कराएंगे तो पता कैसे चलेगा कि प्रॉब्लम क्या है. टेस्ट तो ज़रूरी है. डॉक्टर्स के पास जाते हैं, टेस्ट तो करते ही हैं. यू नो अगेन डॉक्टर्स के पास गए, आपने टेस्ट कराया, आ गया सपोज AMH वैल्यू में प्रॉब्लम है. दिमाग में क्या फीड हो गया? ओह माय गॉड, सच अ लो इनफर्टिलिटी. Oh, normal home.
It's on your mind.
Exactly.
So the first step of Garb Sanskar is purity of mind and thoughts.
Yes.
And then start purifying your body.
Yes.
So that is the preparation for the couples, not about doing the test and doing other.
Yes, if you're doing the test, you have to be strong enough to not be taking over your head.
Okay. Point. Do the
Just-
test, but then just do it.
Just do it. ये नहीं कि उस रिपोर्ट्स को करेक्ट करना है.
Yeah.
आपको रिपोर्ट्स को करेक्ट करने के पीछे नहीं पड़ना है. आपको खुद को फील गुड फैक्टर के पीछे पड़ना है. The moment you are feeling good, the moment you are healthy, you are healthy. And it's not about हो गया इस महीने या उस महीने. It's a natural process. It's just very natural process. It does not need to plan that much. कि आप फिर सब कुछ अपना ओव्यूलेशन तक आप अपना ट्रैक कर रहे हो. Leave the burden. The moment you are burdened, you're not enjoying the act, you're not enjoying with your partner. If you're not enjoying with your partner, you are not sharing the love, you're not having a baby out of love. Then the baby is out of the anxiety. The baby को फिर हम ना as a result देखते हैं. So that belief is also going. That's also the sanskar you are giving. You know, I've seen many people who comes to me for the infertility. Touch wood, by the God's grace, I'm having like 99% of the results in the infertility. We did it only through the medicines and the detoxification process. But who do not come for the treatment, who are not unable to take the treatment, who opt for the, suppose they adopted a baby.
Okay.
You might have also seen the result, and you can talk about the people also around. The moment the people adopt the baby and they are having a good age, they conceive.
Yeah, it happens many times. After the first adoption, they end up having the second baby.
Why? Burden laid off. Just the burden laid off. आप एग्जाम दे रहे हो, आपके सर पे टीचर खड़ी हुई है, आपको आंसर आता भी होगा ना, भूल जाओगे. वही आपने खुद को बेबी चाहिए, बेबी चाहिए, बेबी चाहिए, बेबी चाहिए, बेबी चाहिए. आपने बॉडी को इतना प्रेशर दे दिया है, वो हार्मोन रिलीज ही नहीं होगा. वो जो नेचुरल प्रोसेस है वो होगा नहीं. जस्ट लाइक आपने सीड डाला और आप डेली ना उसको खोद खोद के देख रहे हो, हुआ क्या, हुआ क्या, हुआ क्या स्प्राउट, कहाँ से होगा. गिव इट्स ओन स्पेस. Same thing, you need to lay off that pressure. You need to be relaxed. It's 100% natural process. Test कराओ, सब कुछ करो, प्रेशर में मत आओ. The moment वो belief आ गया, infertility, marked. Sadness, marked. Problem होगी, marked. All those negative words, negative emotions, marked. उतना डिले हो जाएगा. फिर उस समय आपको मेडिसिन की ज़रूरत नहीं है. उस समय आपको बाकी दूसरी मेडिटेशन की, रिलैक्सिंग प्रोसेस की, सेल्फ हेल्प की, मोटिवेशन की ज़रूरत है.
Which again becomes like a process.
Exactly. So, you know, in my practice, yes, I dealt with the infertility also, and after we had the fertile, we have the lady conceived. We work on the Garbh Sanskar also. Then after that also we had given the Jatkaram Sanskar, under which also we give a particular immunity booster Sanskar. I don't want to name it right here on this platform. We do give that. And the result is again the healthy, high immune, happy baby. With which the parents feel ki I am blessed. The moment the parents feel I am blessed, parents के चेहरे पे हंसी रहती है, and that's what has been imparted to the child again. वो parents ही frustrated रहते हैं ना, so that gets imparted. So that's the whole journey. It's again starts with your belief, because simple सा rule है. First comes the thoughts. No matter what the thought is, it follows the emotion. Emotions leads to the energy changes, and that energy changes manifest in your physical body. Like the thought is, मेरे साथ ही अच्छा हुआ. That emotion will be happiness. Energy difference will be what? कि body में आपको sensations होंगे. How will it manifest in the body? Smile on your face, good heartbeat. Sometimes you have the overwhelming eyes. But everything started with the thought first. That is the Garva Sanskar. Thought, your intention, that will be manifest.
And just yesterday I read somewhere, it said the thought which leads to the action, and your response or your reaction. If you react, it becomes your karma.
Yes.
If you respond, it becomes your manifestation.
Yes.
And so I read it, I found it beautiful. I thought I understood the meaning, but I think मुझे उस चीज़ की असली implication इस समय समझ में आ रही है जो आप बोल रहे हो.
In the Garva Sanskar process, we talks about the karmas also. We'll talk about that some later. It's a very big topic.
I can see that. I can really see that. It is not just having the 6 pillars of yoga, nutrition, diet. No. Garv Sanskar is following. और मुझे तो हर टाइम में आप जैसे एक्सपर्ट्स को मिलती हूँ, मुझे एक चीज़ का रियलाइजेशन होता है, ये एजुकेशन स्कूल में क्यों नहीं शुरू होती है.
बच्चे होते हैं ना, वो उनको क्या ज़रूरत है.
No, but the thing is कि see, अगर हम लोग इन चीज़ों को see, like your mother and your nana ji, like you're blessed, you come from generation of families where संस्कार अच्छे हैं, things are good, right? हर जगह इतना भगवान की blessing नहीं होती है, लेकिन उस चीज़ को change तो किया जा सकता है. That is the whole purpose of sitting here.
Right.
You're trying to bring in the change, right? So अगर हम ये सारी practices एक अच्छे समय पे बच्चों के साथ शुरू करते हैं, ये देखो आपके बच्चों के पास ये एजुकेशन इनबॉर्न आ गई है, पर अगर हम आज भी, इट्स नेवर टू लेट टू स्टार्ट एजुकेशन एट एनी पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम. और अगर हर इंसान ये समझने लगे इन छोटी बातों को, like you said, like, you know, it's such a equal responsibility of both the partners.
Right. You know, there's a particular skill that I got from my parents, I would say. My mother taught me how to write or how to formulate a script, for example. But the confidence is from my father, because he pushed me, वहाँ जाके बोलो.
Yeah.
No matter 1000 लोग बैठे, जाओ खड़े हो, 2 शब्द बोल के आओ, मगर आओ. डॉक्टर्स की क्यू में जाना है, तुम जाके टोकन लेकर आओ. No matter what kind of government office it is, you go. So it's a parent. It's a both partners thing. So I am having the parents who both were responsible to raising who I am today.
Yeah.
So me and my husband both are responsible to how we are raising our kids. So
Right.
the involvement of the partner is equally needed. But sometimes your partner is unaware that
Right.
what is to be done.
Exactly.
So again, it is your responsibility to demand, not to command. क्योंकि यार आप ये ऐसा कर रहे हो, अगर आप इसको इस तरीके से करोगे तो शायद ये हमारे लिए अच्छा होगा. आपको भी अच्छा लगेगा, बेबी को भी अच्छा लगेगा, मुझे भी अच्छा लगेगा. When you communicate your emotions ना, people understands it more. The moment you say, यार ये तुमने गलत किया, shut. Or the door shut. सामने वाले को कुछ सुनाई नहीं देता है, क्योंकि आपने उसकी गलती गिनाई है. जो आपने उसकी गलती गिनाई, मतलब आप उसमें गलत देख रहे हो, तो वो आपकी सुनेगा क्यों? फिर जब आप उसको कुछ भी बोल लो, आप फिर आप ना माँ बन गए हो, आप ज्ञान दे रहे हो, फिर वो नहीं सुनेगी. So again, demanding is a process where you are telling the person that why it is to be done, not that what you're doing is wrong. That if we'll do this together or in this particular manner, this will be the thing, and I will feel better and you will feel better. Because emotions everyone understands. So that's how you have that support from your partner. If it's a male who is having the knowledge of it, female is having no knowledge of it. So male can also transfer that knowledge. And अगर तुम ऐसा करोगी अच्छा रहेगा. फिर female will ask कि अच्छा आप क्यों नहीं करोगे? Then how it should be taken? चलो मैं आपके साथ बैठ के ये करता हूँ. Let's plan a schedule. हम दोनों मॉर्निंग में ये करेंगे, फिर हम दोनों ऐसी डाइट खाएंगे. Let's both meditate this. Let's both intend it together. Why would mother has to keep the hand or talk to the womb? Father can also do it.
Right.
अगर फादर को लगता है कि वो ज़्यादा अच्छे से कर सकता है, डेली एट नाइट डू हैव दैट कन्वर्सेशन, बिकॉज चाइल्ड सेंस द फादर्स एनर्जी. सारी मदर्स ने फील किया होगा जब भी फादर अराउंड होते जरा भी टच करेंगे, देयर इज अ डिफरेंट सेंसेशन इन द वूम. देयर इज अ टोटली डिफरेंट सेंसेशन, एंड दैट एक्चुअली इट्स नॉट ओनली द बॉन्डिंग, इट्स इमोशनल स्टेबिलिटी also that the child is getting when a father is having the garva samvad. So it's yes, the partners. It's not only the mother. क्योंकि सिर्फ अगर मदर कर रही है ना, तो मदर के दिमाग में ये आएगा एक ना एक बार तो कि सिर्फ मैं क्यों करूँ.
हाँ, सही बात है. या और आज के दिन में अगर आप फैमिली में है तो सबकी इक्वल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है towards bringing this child together in this beautiful world which they have to create for the child first.
So everything has to be start together. It's the family's responsibility, because it's all about the family's positivity or the environment that we are giving to the baby, the coming baby. So उसकी ही starting हो जाती है वो 9 महीने से. But then a preparation.
Right.
It is not the preparation which is going inside. It's a preparation that is going outside. जब बेबी आएगा उसका माहौल कैसा होना चाहिए. जैसे ना प्रेगनेंसी में क्या होता है कि मिर्च मसाला खाने का ज़्यादा मन नहीं होता है, वो एक्चुअली आपकी बॉडी पे इफेक्ट करता है. तो वो प्रिपरेशन हो रहा है आपका कि आपको 9 महीने के बाद 3 महीने तक 4 महीने तक मिर्च मसाला नहीं खाना है. सो बीइंग प्रिपेयर्ड,
Yeah.
ताकि आपको एकदम से ना लगे यार ये सब बंद हो गया. आपका स्टार्टिंग से ही वो सेंसेशन धीरे धीरे आपको डिस्कम्फर्ट बढ़ते हैं.
Right.
एकदम से 8वें महीने में डिस्कम्फर्ट बढ़ेंगे तो कैसे हैंडल करोगे.
बिल्कुल.
क्योंकि आफ्टर 9 months you'll be having major discomforts for around at least 2 months.
Right.
So it's all the preparation. That's the God's preparation.
Universe ka they are preparing.
Yeah, you're preparing you for the 9 and beyond.
Right.
Same as the things happening in the family. But if only the mother has been involved, not the family, then the environmental preparation is not happening. Then what will be happening if the child is coming out? वो रात को लोग जोरों से टीवी देख रहे थे तो देखते रहेंगे. फाइट करते थे तो फाइट करते ही रहेंगे. बट अगर वो 9 months से धीरे धीरे चीज़ें शुरू हो जाए ना, नहीं यार, आई वांट टू स्लीप एट टाइम, प्लीज लोअर द वॉल्यूम. यू वांट टू सी but lower the volume. Let's dim the light. Please, at least in front of me, do not shout.
Right.
It's not that we are changing, Just mild differences.
Right.
आपके घर में अगर पूजा पाठ नहीं होता है, आप सिर्फ दिया जलाना शुरू कर दो. सिंपल सा है. ठीक है, नहीं जलता डेली आपसे कोई बात नहीं, एक दिन भूल गए कोई बात नहीं, दूसरे दिन जला दो. गिल्ट फ्री हैप्पी जोन कि इतना सा भी स्टेप लिया, so it is good for you, your family and your baby automatically. So it's just the intention, what do you want, and again actions follow. That's what you said. It's like that. And that's the sanskar.
This is love. Selfless.
Yes.
Absolutely selfless. So हर इंसान अगर थोड़ा थोड़ा selfless होना शुरू कर दे, so automatically हमारे environment थोड़ा automatically better होना शुरू हो जाएगा. And this will be a better place to live in.
Yeah.
No doubt about this. Dr. Garima, मैं आपसे बात कर रही हूँ, मुझे ऐसे लग रहा है you're so young, but I think you're an old soul. क्योंकि जो आपकी knowledge है और जो आपकी wisdom है, I'm speechless today. Honestly, this is beautiful. Like if every human being can get to hear this, follow this, even 1%, I think the change which will come into them for a bigger journey tomorrow, it is going to be amazing.
I hope people will get some help through me.
No,
I will be blessed then.
like, no, this is beautiful. Like whatever you have spoken today is just beautiful. And again, like I said, this is the best Garb Samvad I've heard so far, because everything which you have uttered here is a Garb Samvad. There is no doubt about it. And it is so pure. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, really. So after hearing all this, doctor, I mean, like, I'm literally speechless today. But I want to ask you one thing. Is there anything in your experience जो आप particularly चाहेंगे हमारी audience से share करना, which will be another big lesson from your side to them?
Sure. You know, I had a patient, she was having the uterine fibroid.
Okay.
And she had the uterine fibroid, which she got operated. And after 1 year, she again developed the uterine fibroid. All the doctors said to her, you'll not be able to conceive. All her reports were uneven. And she was trying for the baby since 5 years. After that, she approached me. I said, yeah, I'm having this particular situation. Can you be able to help me? Or not you. It's always yeah, Ayurveda mein iska kuch hai.
Right.
I said, okay, come to me. Let's have the Nadi checkup. Let's go through your Nadi and then let's see what we can do. She came to me. We just took the consultation. And after that, I prescribed her a few things. It's with the medicines and with the Panchkarma and the other stuff, the diet, and obviously the psychotherapy. In Ayurveda, it's called the Satvavja Chikitsa.
Okay.
We took her to the complete particular package. And after 3rd month, touch wood, we got the positive news. She asked me on the 2nd month, Ki Garima, do you want me to continue with the intercourse or not? I said, darling, we are just having the normal flow. We are detoxifying yourself. You are not on any sort of treatment. Just remember it.
Right.
We are not treating you. We are preparing you.
Okay.
Because you are already a lady. That's been inbuilt in you to deliver a baby, to conceive a baby. That's your nature. You are already having those hormones. So just focus on that.
Okay.
Don't focus that you are on a treatment of a particular disease. If you focus on the disease, you'll always be diseased. So we are not treating you. We are preparing you. So flip of thought that I am ready to be a mother. And I said, whatever you're doing, just keep on doing just what I am doing, continue doing that. You want to keep on planning, have a good relationship with your husband. Whatever frequency you want, just continue that. And just to the 3rd month, she pinged me. Morning 8:15, I still remember the time. Garima, I haven't told it to my husband yet. But positive.
Wow.
I don't know, you feel it. You have those sensations.
Yeah.
And she was like, ab to ho gaya, ab kya? Then the Garbh Sanskar started. The complete journey started. I helped her through all those 9 months. After that also, till date also. If there are any issues, we are working on it. And Kaitana Krishna.
Good. Wow.
The calm child, the happy family, and the satisfied mother.
Wow.
So it's again the thoughts, the flip of thoughts. No burden, you are not diseased.
Yeah.
It's a natural process. You just have to focus on what you want to have, not what you want to delete, just what you want to have.
Yeah. So I think what at least I am taking away from you today is a lesson to be pure, to be loved, and to feel.
Just to it right.
Yeah. So I think today's conversation has been गर्भ संस्कार वालों के लिए, बट मुझे तो ऐसे लग रहा है कि शायद अब गर्भ संस्कार की भी कोई एज नहीं है. It's got nothing to do with whether you're pregnant or you're planning your pregnancy. मुझे तो लग रहा है मुझे गर्भ संस्कार अब सीखने को मिल रहा है, literally, So I hope all you beautiful people out there who are pregnant, who are planning pregnancy, and your children and your supportive families, I just hope that this journey of wisdom enlightens you all so that the child, the divine child you bring into this world, enlightens this world, makes it a beautiful place to live in. So we bless everybody to have beautiful angels in their family, create a beautiful world. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Garima.
Thank you so much.
I don't know how much I want to thank you today because I'm getting emotional, honestly.